Many of us are familiar with the term SMART goals. We have heard people say, make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, but some of us are in that place where we are wondering, how exactly can I achieve my goals? Yes, I have set the goals. I've heard that we should set goals. I've heard that we should have goals. So yes, I have goals, but why don't I achieve these goals? Why do I keep setting goals and it's not achievable? Am I doing something wrong? If this is you asking these questions, come closer. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to change your life. Yes, this video is the game changer to achieve and make all your financial goals a reality in 2024. So if you're interested, keep watching. So in my previous video, I had spoken about how it's important to have a financial plan for the year. I said, do not continue 2024 without a plan, because having a plan gives you clarity, vision, and I spoke about a lot of other things. I think you should check out that video after you finish watching this video, if you have not watched that video. So I thought about it. There's no need telling people, oh, this is what you should do, this, you should do this, without telling them how to actually do it. And I feel like this is one thing that has really discouraged a lot of people from setting goals, because they just feel like it doesn't come to pass, it doesn't get achieved. What is the point? But it may be because there's certain systems and certain things that you don't know, and that is what is pulling you down. This is my ideology about life. The reason why I am not where I'm supposed to be is because there's something I don't know. The difference between me and that wealthy man, that richest man in Africa, richest man in the world, is that he knows something that is using to his advantage. I have this mindset, and he allows me to seek knowledge, to try to know what exactly am I doing wrong, what exactly am I supposed to do better. And this is how to really change your life, seeking knowledge. But that is by the way. So in this video, let's dive right in. First thing I'm going to talk about is the 12-month plan. Now, in a new year, sit and ask yourself, at the end of this year, what is that one thing that I want to be celebrating? Okay, at the end of 2024, I want to celebrate my new car. At the end of 2024, I want to celebrate my $10,000 job. At the end of 2024, I want to be able to say, yes, I am debt free. Those kind of things. What is that one thing that you want to do? I think that there's a power in focus. There's a strong power of focus that can really elevate your goal setting. We tend to be carried away in trying to set everything. So we try to put our mind in everywhere. Okay, only you want to buy a house in Banana Island. I want to make sure I buy 2 cars. I want to make sure I pay this. I want to pay. But you're not there yet. So for example, if you're in debt, what is the point of saying, oh, I want to buy 2 cars when you have not even finished your debt? So how about you say, okay, this year I want to focus on finishing my debt. And then if I'm able to complete my debt, then I want to save $10,000 every month. Something like that. That being said, I'm going to be sharing tips on how to ensure that your financial goals are achievable with this acronym. Right. Number 1, W. Write it down. You cannot have goals, and I know that this one is not a given, like obviously. No, some people don't know. You can't have goals that you've not written down. That is not a goal. That's just wishful thinking. That's just dream. That's just I hope. When you write it down, you made it. You've put flesh to it. Even the Holy Book says, see the vision, write it down. Imagine people didn't write down in the Bible. Imagine, or the Quran, or whatever it is you believe in. Right? So writing down just changes the game for you. So pick up a pen, if you don't want to write with traditional pen and paper, get your notes app or a journaling app or whatever you use. Write it, type it there. This is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to achieve. Writing down puts the vision in your head. I'm telling you, over the past 5, 6, 7 years now, I have consistently written down my goals. Not just my financial goals, my spiritual goals, my parents, all the goals that I have. And I realized that writing it down has really, really, really been helpful because it puts things in perspective. For example, this year, I'm working towards getting a particular podcast mic. So it's already in my head that, yes, I want to get a podcast mic. And I've written it down. So constantly, I'm telling myself, I want to get a podcast mic. I want to get a podcast mic. I want to get a podcast mic. Now, what's the next step? You research. That is how. You research. research on that thing, right? So now that you already know the goal that you want. For example, let me give you a very simple goal concerning me. Like this channel, I want to be able to increase my number of subscribers and get monetized this year as much as possible to the best of my capability. Doing that will ensure me to be able to get certain things. So I'm going to research about it. What does it take to be able to get monetized? I'm not going to just sit down and say, I hope I get monetized. So you want to buy a car, you want to buy a Toyota, I don't know cars. I just know G-Wagon because I love G-Wagon. So I want to get a Mercedes G-Wagon. What would it take to get a Mercedes G-Wagon? Is it going to cost me 500 million naira? Write it down. Some people have financial goals that they don't even know the price of the thing. Yes, I want to buy a TV. I want to buy a house in Banana Island. What's the cost of a house in Banana Island? What's the cost of land in Banana Island? You don't know. That's terrible. That's why you don't achieve your goals. You have to research about it. Find out, okay, who are the people selling it? How do they sell it? Do they have a payment plan? Because you'll be shocked that there are some things that are easier to get than you think. So research about what you want to buy. The next point is itemize and break it down. Itemizing, remember that you've researched, you already know what works. And there's this thing, yes, I believe in delayed gratification, but delayed gratification sometimes does not always work, especially in this modern times. Actually, inflation is the enemy of delayed gratification. So it's okay to delay your gratification and say, okay, I'm saving towards, I want to buy this, by next year I'll buy it. What if next year the price has gone up? So now that you have done research and you already know that these things go up every day, you can say, okay, maybe if I get a loan, I will now start paying it back. It's better I get a loan, buy the thing I want to buy now, and then pay back. That is what having a financial goal does for you. It allows you to be able to itemize. So itemize and break it down that, okay, this is what is required. Now that already I've done my research, I know what kind of phone I want, what kind of car I want, what kind of house I want, or what kind of channel I'm trying to create, the kind of channel, what it takes to get monetized. Like for example, let's use monetization. I want this channel to be monetized. You guys, that is a real financial goal right there. I want this personal finance channel to be monetized. Make it happen. And you can make it happen by subscribing, by liking, by watching my content, by sharing it. Because this is actually valuable content, and I know that if you share it, someone will be blessed by watching this video. Thanks, I had to do that. Shameless plug. Anyway, back to our story. So let's say I say my financial goal for this year is to be monetized, to monetize this channel. I've already written it down. I've already researched about it. It will take me 4,000 watch hours or 10 million YouTube shorts views to be able to get monetized. Okay, now itemize it and break it down means that, to itemize and break it down means that I now have to say, okay, so that means every month I have to make at least 3 to 400 watch hours. So I have to get at least 400 watch hours. How can I achieve this? What are the strategies? I will now watch YouTube videos, people that have done it before me, what they are saying. I will now start begging people, please subscribe, please like, please watch. I will now say, okay, how can I create valuable content? How can I make at least to the best of my capability? And this is very important in this part, because the fact is that you can only control what you do, your own actions. You can't control what other people do, right? So you can control, for example, if you want to buy a car, you can only control that, okay, I'm making 200,000 naira every month. So how much can I save towards buying the car? Now that I know that the car is 5 million. Those are the things that you do when you're itemizing and breaking it down. Break it down to a point where you say, what can I do every day to achieve this goal? What small things can I do? For me, in creating this content now, what content can I create every week at least? What shorts? I have to just put in all the effort to the best of my capability, right? What can I do to the best of my capability to achieve these goals? So it's at that point you will know if your goal is achievable or if you're wasting your time. Next point is letter T, which is take action. So at this point, you're now taking action. You've written it down, you've done your research, you've itemized and broken it down. This is what I can do, this is what I can do, this is what I can do. You've made your plan. Now, when you're taking action, you're now saying, okay, time to get to work. Okay, this month I have agreed that I will save. I must save? What does it require for me to save? How can I invest? Now that I know that saving enough alone will not get me where I'm going, what high interest saving plan can I use? What high yielding investment option can I go for? What do I need to be doing to achieve my goals? You start doing them. You start doing them. Because if you just create all these plans, all these things, and you don't do, doability, you have to do. There is a doing. And I had to scream that out because a lot of people just plan and refuse to do. And in doing, create systems that will allow you to create systems that will allow you to. It could be joining a savings club, or automating your savings, or it could be ensuring that you do ajo, this Nigerian thing, ajo. Just do. Okay, don't just create plans and not do the thing. Right? You've created plans, you've spoken, you've talked about it, you've prayed, you've affirmed. Now it's time to get to work. Do what you said you will do. Save what you said you will save. Don't save and then go back and remove it. Don't invest and say, God, I'll be checking your investment every day, every day. Have they stolen my money? No. By the way, I'm going to do a video on what you should know before you invest, especially in a landscape like Nigeria. Do watch out for that video. If you want that video, comment below and tell me, I want that video. Okay, so yes, now the final point, the letter E, is to eliminate the fear of failure. This one is a mindset thing. I feel like a lot of us are afraid of failing. We are afraid of not achieving our goals, and that's why we don't set goals. And you can actually, recreate this particular thing that I just said in every other aspect of your life, like your spirituality, your health, whatever angle, your fitness goals, whatever. Eliminate the fear of failure. So you know that you want to make this, you want to make more money, you want to do this, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a phone. Yes, I know you want to do that, but you are afraid that, what if it doesn't get achieved? Then I've wasted my time. No, have the mindset that yes, if it doesn't get achieved, we go again. I do that all the time. There were times when I set goals in 2019, it didn't get achieved. 2020, I went again. 2021, I did it again. I will add it to the next year's goal. Eventually, it will come to pass because you have it in your mind. As long as you do all the things that you're supposed to do, like I said in this video. Okay, so don't be scared of setting goals because you're afraid that it will not be achieved. Do your own part and leave the rest. If it doesn't get achieved, it's not the end of the world. Nobody died. You did not kill anybody. Next year, we go again. Have that at the back of your mind, and I promise you, you're on the way to changing your 2024 and changing your life. If this video was helpful, make sure to leave a comment below. Question of the day: which of these tips are you going to start trying out? Do you have a financial plan? Do you always achieve your financial plan? What strategies have worked for you? Let me know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe, like, share. It's absolutely free. I'll see you in my next video.